Here we go, it's last week at the auction, America's favorite top 10 list of auction results from around the globe. And I'm your host, Josh Levine, back with the latest and greatest from the auction world. I got some strange ones today. My hope is with this and every show you get one or two takeaways that help you in your quest for that next big score. Having a good eye can only take you so far. Knowledge is power. I know I learn something new every week, so here we go. It's last week at the auction.
Head it spins when you strut your stuff. That's how it begins when you strut your stuff. As you turn my way, when you strut your stuff. Man, it makes my day when you strut your stuff. Just walking down the street, you strut your stuff. Man, it's giving me a whiplash.
Coming in at number 10 is Stone Fruit and Nuts that sold for $750 at Soulis Auctions. Now that's a lot of bananas, and would you have known that? Period table decor has a following. You know, your Martha Stewart types, and they'll pay great for finds like these. I know I've passed these buys at a thrift store in the past, well, at least I'll know next time, right? Number 9 is 6 lovely Lady Locks curly kitten dolls that brought $1,000 at Matthew Bullock Auctioneers. Hard to find it from 1988 by Mattel Toys. These characters were completely new to me, but I'll remember these little guys the next time I see them. I bet you will too. So what's next? Number 8 is an Italian Faience figure of a mythical beast that sold for $2,500 at Hindman. This strange little guy, and something I would buy at an estate sale or thrift store, not because I would have known, but because it's weird. Weird is good. Call it trust your gut. Buy things like this. But tell me this next one isn't fun. Number 7 is Carol Channing's Muppet Show Tiara that sold for $3,750 at Abell's. Is it Tiara or Tiara? I don't know. Anyway, it was worn on the Muppet Show episode 423 on May 8th of 1980, where Carol Channing performed Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend with Miss Piggy. Now that's some provenance, and it makes me wonder what Kermit the Frog's banjo from the Rainbow Connection would sell for. Yes, I do think about these things. Number 6 is Henry Moore's Pintail Duck Decoy that sold for $6,750 at Leland Little. I spoke a lot about decoys last season, and here I am again. I always take a second look at decoys. Vintage, signed, and great paint. You should really pay attention. Got it? Ducks. Next, number 5 is a Fox Export Beer flat top can that just sold for $22,500 at Maureen's. It's circa 1935 and from the Peter Fox Brewing Company of Chicago, Illinois. It was a rare find, but always pay attention to those flat top and cone tops, just pre-prohibition or right after. These prices are crazy. But alright, number 4 is Lynn Chadwick's Sitting Girl from 1986 that hammered for $27,500 at Doyle. Stamped C42 and number 9 of 9, this little bronze was only 7 inches tall. That's about $3,800 an inch. Lynn Chadwick, I'll remember that name. And continuing with this week's strange finds, number 3 is a Martin Brothers glazed stoneware grotesque bird that brought $36,000 at Heritage. This covered jar was circa 1907 and by R.W. Martin & Brothers. English and only 9.5 inches tall. Are you catching my if it's weird looking buy it theme? This next one fits that too. Number 2 is a Claude Conover Alta vessel that commanded $70,000 at Wright. From 1977, this 19-inch glazed stoneware vessel was by the famed commercial designer turned ceramicist. If you find his signature on mid-mod pottery, you have found a few bucks or a new car. But let's wrap it up with this little beauty. Number 1 is an Imperial Celadon white jade seal that realized $300,000 at Freeman's. Only 2.5 inches tall and circa 1795. This little beauty is the kind of treasure I want you to find lurking on a shelf, innocently waiting for you at the next estate sale. And they're out there, waiting to be sold, and then shipped by Shipping Saint. Yes, my shameless plug transitions could use a little work, but I know many of you watching are in the auction and estate sale business, and Shipping Saint is the best kept secret software in the resale industry. Where were you guys when I was in business? Having shipped tens of thousands of antiques and collectibles over the years, I eventually outsourced it all because shipping was so frustrating. I just wanted to sell. Believe me, I know your pain. So does Shipping Saint, and that's why they created their amazing platform. They knew the business. You know, instead of an expense or a time suck, or an outsourced profit center for somebody else, Shipping Saint makes it better for you, your business, and your customers' experience. Check out the link below. Tell them Josh sent you. And as always, I accept thumbs up, comments, subscribers, shares, gift cards, you know, until we stream again. Or you see me at last week at the auction. Next week. Last week at the auction. That was really cheesy, but I liked it.